Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. I was at the gas station last night, and a guy from across the pump said, "Hey, you got a nigga?" My face screwed up. But more importantly, I was disgusted because while talking to my mother, she was bringing out the fact that this is going to be somebody's boyfriend, or he's going to holler at somebody's daughter. They're going to get together, ultimately have a baby, and it's just a generation and a cycle of being talked to this way. I was out in Houston, the MC on the microphone. "Hey, what up, all y'all bitches that got these businesses, all y'all bad bitches with this money, y'all shake that ass, y'all turn up." Everybody in the club and in the spot literally yelling to it, and they're getting in routine and accepting that. Now, today is World Mental Health Day. And the reason why I'm bringing up just the verbiage and the language that we're talking to each other is because I find it unacceptable. More importantly, I find it unacceptable, but that we've adjusted and conformed to being talked to this way. It's unacceptable. And I know that a lot of ways that we find what our boundaries are when it comes to how we like to be talked to and how we like to be treated come from our experiences. But for today, I want to challenge you to stand in your power. I want to challenge you to figure out what your boundaries look like when it comes to how and who you are accepting certain things from. We don't have to accept the language being given to us. We don't have to conform to being treated these ways. Domestic Violence Month awareness just passed, and it's so many people that are just in these relationships and just dealing with so much stuff because we don't know what our standards are. We don't know what our boundaries are. And I'm not saying that you're in it because I don't even want to get into the mix of that. There's so many different reasons why people stay. But I feel, and I'm realizing, especially through reading and research, a lot of the reasons that we stay is because we don't feel worthy. Do you know that you are more than enough? Do you know that there is no barrier that you can't push through and overcome? Do you know that your life today and how you may be feeling, if it's not a good feeling, does not have to be where you always live? Do you know that? Do you know that you have so much power in your hands when it comes to you living the life that you feel that you truly deserve and desire? Do you know that there's somebody out there that will treat you like gold? Somebody that will treat you like a queen or a king that you deserve to be treated as? Do you know that it's somebody that will talk to you in a manner that makes you feel uplifted and empowered and not low? Do you know that? If you don't know that, if not any other day, I want us today to be mindful of the things that we are consuming and the ways that we are allowing people to talk to us. But more importantly, the ways that we are accepting being talked to. I can't control what you say to me. I can control if I decide to respond or react or conform to the name that you're calling me. I say no. I draw the line. I place boundaries in place. I will not be yelled at. I will not be called out of my name. I will not be talked to like I'm just a chick off the streets. Like, hello, absolutely unacceptable. So if that's the language or that's the tone and that's the temperament that you have when approaching me, guess what? Excuse me. No conversation needed. No apologies necessary. Excuse me. It's a line. It's a boundary. So for today's Mindfulness Monday, especially, it's World Mental Health Day. A lot of that goes into play when it comes to how you feel, how you like to feel, what you think about, how you're living your life, what you truly feel internally, who you are, how you are giving that version of yourself to the world. It all goes back to your mental health. The way you talk to yourself matters. The way you treat yourself matters. How you feel, it matters. You matter. Figure out your boundaries. Figure out your non-negotiables and figure out your things that are negotiable. The way that you can do that, write out a list. And when I say boundaries, I don't even mean boundaries with other people, because a lot of times we give other people boundaries, but we don't even keep our own boundaries with ourselves. So if my number one boundary is no disrespect allowed, or I matter, or reciprocation is a requirement, those are the things that I must first practice and preach when it comes to me with me. That way, the practice that I give to myself, when you come into my space, it's automatic. Because accepting language like, hey, you got a nigga, and yo, hey, all y'all bitches get this money, all y'all bitches bad, y'all turn up. Oh, absolutely not. You will not talk to me that way. Or better yet, excuse me, I'm gonna remove myself from those spaces and those places where people feel that that's acceptable. So if you are in a relationship and your partner talks to you in a way that makes you feel low, you got to figure out what your boundary is and where you draw that line. If you are in a relationship with your friends, because all of these are ships. So if you have relationships with your friends, your parents, and when you leave these people, they make you feel low and they make you feel like lack. They make you feel like you ain't nothing. You got to figure out where your boundaries lie. And you have to ask yourself, do I matter or do they matter more than me? If you at work and you are being treated a certain way, if your boss is talking to you a certain way, or you just feel like you don't matter, it's time to reevaluate some of these situations that we're in, because I just find that so unacceptable. So on behalf of World Mental Health Day, take care of your mental. Take care of your mind by you figuring out what feels good for your soul and your body, by you figuring out what your boundaries are and who and how you will allow people to either respect them or disrespect your boundaries. You get to decide that. But know that you matter. And in any moment today where you feel like your voice is not being heard and you aren't worthy and you feel like less than, I want to give you full permission to find ways to give yourself full permission to get out your own way and to live the life that you know that you deserve and that you desire. How do you figure out what you desire? Get your boundaries together. Get your list of boundaries together. And don't you disrespect yourself. Okay? If you find yourself stealing your own joy, if you find yourself getting in your head with mental chatter and feelings of lack and feelings of unworthiness and feelings of low self-esteem, you take a deep breath with yourself. You exhale and you release anything from your space, from your mind, from your body, from your actual space. You release it in that moment, things that do not serve who you are and who you are becoming. And you begin again. You affirm yourself by saying, oh, I'm worthy. I am more than enough. I am beautiful. I am bold. I am brilliant. I got this. And more importantly, I matter. Use your voice today, even if it's you going silent with yourself, to write out your list of boundaries. You matter. If y'all have not heard that before, if nobody's ever told you that you are better than that, I'm going to tell you. You're better than that, ladies. You deserve to be treated like gold. You deserve to be treated rare. You deserve to be treated as a queen. Okay? Men, you deserve to be nurtured and you deserve to be catered to. You deserve to be uplifted and empowered. I got you over here. But in order for somebody else to have you and treat you in those ways, you have to treat you that way first. Y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Don't let anyone steal your joy, including you. And remember, it's okay to take moments to just pause and just breathe, to reset your mind, because you matter, okay? This matters. How you feel, it matters. Now, y'all have an amazing day.